Hey, happy Wednesday, FOMO. Good to see you, man.
Hey, good to see you. You know what? You were playing that intro.
Yes.
I know one of two things. A, I need to get to a barber. That's A. B, it needs to get trimmed. And C, I need to get a little color back in there. I look like 85 years older than
Little
that.
Little different. That's all right.
I need to get with my stuff.
Well,
right
crypto, you age quickly in crypto,
this
FOMO.
Bitcoin, I should call this Bitcoin, right? My
It is.
beard
This
is
is-
called Bitcoin.
This is after the halving. That's after the halving.
It hasn't been as fun of a ride as I thought it would be.
Well, you know, it is all normal. You could think this is abnormal, but this is what happens, man.
Well, you remember a video one time where the guy would sit next to somebody in the roller coaster and he would pick up a nut, like a nut and a bolt.
Yeah.
He'd be like, dude, I just found this right below you. And the guy would just freak out.
Yeah,
that's been the ride of Bitcoin.
Well,
like you could have told me,
we're built different, FOMO, you know.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
You are. We're built different.
You know what I do to fingers, the wise guys, when you give me a bad tip for Bitcoin? I bring you the flyers.
That's right. But it's all coming back.
Come on, Ray. Let's do this, baby.
Coming back. Good stuff, man. You know, I mean, it's.
Did you claim your?
Oh, that's right. Because I know they're pushing an update. I think on the map. So update, but we can check in. Absolutely, 100%. Make sure you go through the OpenAI app and get your XP, man. You gotta have some XP.
Drink up.
Drink up.
Sponsored by Barn Love Wines.
Barn Love Wine. Oh, is it really? Hey, it was a good day today. All kinds of stuff. There was all kinds of XP. Had a morning alpha. Had the geezers.
I missed one.
You had Wellness Wednesday. You had Latin Magic.
It's the Latin Magic. You know what I need to do? This is a reminder to everybody out there.
Open the app.
Set your alerts. You know, on your, set like ding 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 at 1. I should have set my phone. I'm just like,
well, you do, and like I said, that's what the other thing with the app, right? People are you'll get used to it. People will start getting a lot more used to it, right? Open it up. I open it up all the time now, right?
Right.
So yes, just check in, drink up, enjoy your XP, and let's see. Did I get something good?
I got two.
You got two. All right, on. There you go.
I got two things, man.
But yeah, we're not taking a look at the map right now. But good stuff, man. Good stuff. But let me jump in. We got news, FOMO. We got news. I'm going to talk about the crypto adoption. And then, hey, I know we don't like it, but there's some things that help you with your crypto taxes, FOMO, you know? I am not a tax accountant. I am not a lawyer, and I do not give financial advice, but I will show you some tools.
Let me be clear. I'm here for entertainment purposes. I own no crypto. I don't own a thing.
That's
I own nothing.
I
own nothing.
You're just
nothing.
You're just here for the ride.
Just here in the space, supporting my friend Ray of Light 38.
It's beautiful.
And let you know, as far as taxes and crypto goes, I know nothing.
It is, and that's all good. It's no worries. It's that's how it's it's kind of how it is supposed to be. It's all good. Let me put on some music, get some background jams. Let me go through the chat. We got some people in the chat. George, good evening. Web3 Wise Guys, bring on the edutainment. Thank you. Good to see you. Mob and Wob. Yes, love it, George. Thanks for joining us. Howdy, Web3 Wise Guys. Thank you, Night Owl.
Hello.
You know, Night Owl and Comfy, the reason why the W3WG, they're the ones that come up with that, right?
100%. They get full street cred.
They get that. They get TM.
In fact, when they get free shirt, they get a free shirt, free hat with that.
Oh, that's right. Beautiful. Ariel, good evening. Good to see you, Ariel. Good evening, family. Yep, appreciate you, brother. And thank you, Night Owl. GM Bob, Michelle, good to see you. I know I hear Michelle's traveling. Hope you're enjoying it. A little warm down there, Michelle.
Warm? It's called humidity.
Well, I'd take humidity over dry. You talk about the dry heat. I don't want none of that. Oh, look, FOMO for president.
Very much. Well, actually, watch this. I can actually form a sentence, and I can actually run.
Are you gonna really run? Are you really?
Well, I could run in a straight line without tripping or shuffling. I'm like,
all good. No worries.
FOMO for president.
Good to see you, Josh. Thank you, man. Yep.
Thanks, Josh.
Motivation. Comfy. Good Wednesday to all, and big thanks to the Web3 Wise Guys for fantastic infotainment. You demand, Comfy.
These words: infotainment, edutainment.
It is. It's beautiful. I thought our community is the most creative and engaged community in the world, FOMO. In the world. Floor. Good evening, everyone. Good to see you, Floor. There it is. There's Drink Up and Mob together. Drink Up and Mob. Love it. Thanks, Floor.
You know, Mob is the alpha, Ray.
It is the alpha. They better recognize. It's for real.
Mob is the alpha.
Happy Wednesday.
You joke about it, but then you realize that you're like,
oh, that it really is.
You're like this. Damn.
What?
You know when somebody tells you there's aliens and you kind of believe them, but not really?
Right.
And then one day you're around the corner at the farm and it's right there in front of you like an alien ship just landed. You're like,
wow.
Mob is the alpha. It's
That's
like
something. That's exactly right.
Like, oh, I kind of believe, but now I totally believe.
Now I know. Yeah, happy Wednesday, the Krypton Chaos. Thank you. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. GM Web3 Wise Guys, fam, crypto adoption, it is a big deal. Yep, in our space and in the world. It's happening, my crypto adventure. I know people don't think it, but it is. It's growing, every few months. It's crazy. So we're going to hop into it. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate y'all joining us. Smash the like button, right? If you haven't shared it out. Get it going. Trigger the algorithm, right? Help us out. There we go. So, you're going to love when we're starting with this one, FOMO.
Hey, question. Where's your mic right now?
Where's my mic? Right here. Is it two?
No, it's good now. I was getting a little, it might have been too far away. I'm getting a little reverb.
How's that? Is that better?
It's good. I like it.
Okay. Just saying. But yeah, let me know. That's cool. Anytime, man.
I got your back, brother.
Happy hump day to the wise guys. Good to see you, Larry.
Hump day too.
Appreciate you. There's Joe. Happy hump day. There's Joe. Good to see you, Joe. Thanks for joining us, Joe and Larry. But yes, look, it's your people right here. Goldman Sachs, FOMO. Yeah?
They're not my biggest fans, but I'm not knocking it out. I do like anytime you can mention trio and tokenization in the same sentence and a project by the end of the year, I'm there.
3 of them. Trio. Yes. Goldman Sachs ready to roll out 3 tokenized projects by the end of the year.
If they tell me it's on the Ethereum blockchain, I'm in love. That's all I know, man.
Well, we know it's a big one right there. Goldman Sachs is one of the biggest you can get, right? Is gearing up to launch 3 tokenization projects by the year's end, targeting major institutional clients, FOMO, according to Wednesday's report, citing Goldman Sachs global head of digital assets, Matthew McDermott. The coming development is part of a broader push into the digital asset sector. The bank views tokenization converting real world assets into digital tokens. It is a key opportunity because listen, everybody, this is going to happen to everything in the world. Everything in the world is going to be tokenized. Just like the internet made everything and all the data available to all of us, that's literally what happened. This is going to make everything tokenized and have value, so that we can all exchange it throughout the world, FOMO.
It's funny when we talk about history repeating itself. This is like the internet, and people are still going, well, I just don't understand it. I don't remember the Brian Gumbel and everybody on the Today Show? I
do.
What are you gonna do with this internet thing?
Yes.
I mean,
this, email.
Every world asset on the planet.
Everything.
Pretty incredible.
Everything will be tokenized and we'll be able to exchange it, without anybody's permission. Like, again, they'll be centralized. But I think decentralization is going to be a big deal, man.
DeFi, huge.
Yep.
DeFi, huge, right?
It's absolutely.
Centralized, not so much.
Creating marketplaces for tokenized assets, enhancing transaction speeds, and diversing types of assets available for collateral, right? That's another thing, FOMO. You know how awesome that is when everything's tokenized and almost everything that you own is now liquid, right? You get stuff that's already kind of you might have some things, right? You might have some assets, but it's hard to be moving in and out if you see something that you want to maybe increase your assets or your value, right? Well, that's another huge thing. Is a lot of this stuff is going to be used for collateral or very liquid, right?
We talked about that. Remember the $9 million violin?
Yes.
Stradivarius.
Yes.
Yeah, they're planning on tokenizing that.
Yes.
How amazing would it be if you had $1 million of it, but now you can tokenize it and go buy something else? Like, hey, I'm putting
Right.
this up for collateral.
Yeah.
I own blank of the violin. Oh yeah,
Exactly.
I'll lend money on that. You see what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes, I do. I mean,
love it.
like you said, that's Goldman Sachs has participated in similar ventures, such as bond issuance and European Investment Bank in 2022, and the tokenization of sovereign green bond for the Hong Kong Monetary Authority in 2023. So they've done this before, Promo. Like I said, this is Goldman Sachs, everybody. This is it's a big deal. And look, we'll see, right? We'll see what they got planned for these 3 projects, right? But Goldman Sachs also seeks to distinguish its approach from competitors. We hear BlackRock all the time and Franklin Templeton. They're more obviously right now on the ETFs and BIDL. They got BIDL, right?
BIDL.
But man, these institutions they're very competitive, FOMO. They're very competitive, yeah.
Yeah, they're chasing the investment dollar, right?
They're chasing to be the big
Not
dollar.
infinite, it's finite.
It is correct. So look at this, man. This is interesting. Bitcoin miners are expanding into AI. Do you know that, FOMO? So since like you've been saying, with the Bitcoin going down a little bit, right? Hasn't been as profitable for the miners, right?
Right. We talked about that.
So they have to find other ways. Let me make this a little bigger because this is pretty small. This steep sell-off has not been very friendly to the miners, right? But again, like every cycle, this happens all the time. We've been talking about it. Mt. Gox repayments, the U.S. and German governments, disposal of Bitcoin has kind of had to put a little damper on the market.
What was the break-even dollar amount? Do you recall? Like 70,000.
It was up there. It was up at maybe mid 60s, something like 70. Yeah. I don't know.
Remember, break-even's important if you're running a business.
It is, but now, guess what they're doing with AI, FOMO? Can you guess? Look at Bitcoin mining plus AI, right? So what they're doing is we're all using this AI like crazy, right? Well, guess what? It pulls a lot of data. There's a lot of information that's moving across all these networks, right? And there's got to be these servers that service all of this stuff. You know that, right? So what they're doing is reallocating some of that server power, right? Instead of doing that with Bitcoin, they're offsetting it with some of this AI stuff. So here's some of the groups: Core Scientific Inc. It's a Bitcoin mining firm that emerged from the bankruptcy earlier this year, and they're offering up 200 megawatts of infrastructure, right? So that's pretty cool, man. That this whole space, again, it's kind of interchangeable. If they needed to do something where it's not that financially beneficial with the Bitcoin mining, they can go over and kind of throw out some megawatts, right? They can loan out some megawatts to AI. So one of the bottlenecks in AI is basically power and data centers, right? That's what they're that's why like quantum computing, all of this stuff that's coming, because that's crazy too, man. We ain't even gotten into quantum computing, but all that stuff is kind of spinning up and starting to be built, right? But right now, this is what they need. You're seeing all types of power suppliers announce transactions without hyperscalers or with data centers, because people need power to run these data centers, and they also need data centers themselves. So there you go, man. At least the miners are able to help themselves out.
Can I piggyback on this data center?
Please do. Yeah.
I read something earlier that Elon Musk, where he has the rockets and the Tesla, that is an information hub for AI. It will end up being one of the biggest AI serving centers. Because remember, think about this. Think of the power that Elon has.
Right.
X, Tesla, and the rocket ship, SpaceX.
Right.
Think of the data and what's going on in his world.
Sure.
Some serious power right there. That guy's going to be very powerful.
Absolutely. Look at the machine learning just from the cars that drive themselves, right?
Right. 100%.
Yeah. No, I mean, it is. It's amazing.
Do you think a car can be programmed to mine while you're driving it?
No, there's already one. It's kind of a hive mapper, right?
Way.
It goes up in your, how you got them cameras that go up in your windshield. goes up in your windshield. So
My
instead of,
goodness, right, I remember that.
we talked about it. Yeah. So, and just in general, so if the audience haven't heard, just like Google Maps does all those things, but that's a very centralized place. Google, you know, it says don't be evil, but I don't know, right? Google is a little, you know, whatever. So they're making a decentralized one, right? And that's why this thing is doing it on the blockchain, decentralization. And while you're driving, right, and this thing is mapping from your thing, you're mining the Hive map, whatever the token is.
Right. Thanks for reminding me. Do you remember that one time? Now you just brought it up. Do you remember the heater that we found?
Yeah, Bitcoin, right?
Holy mackerel! I've totally forgot about that. You need a heater for your house. You get a space heater, and it's mining Bitcoin at the same time.
It's mining Bitcoin, right?
Come on.
That's what I'm saying. It's amazing. Like, there's going to be a lot of stuff, you know, that's going to be kind of you know, integral, right? They're
got an air conditioner in Arizona because I'm sweating to death.
You need it.
You're like, hey, I got AC and I'm mining. Thank you very much.
Bitcoin. Well, you would be you would be maxing out on Bitcoin right now.
I'd be maxing out. They'd be like, oh, you're high.
That's it. I didn't know if you had stuff that you want to jump in first, or I got stuff.
I had it right here. I wanted to hit really quick.
Yeah.
And I'm hitting something that I always talk about with everybody.
Yeah.
You see it right there?
I do. Jerome Powell, right?
Jerome Powell, not one of my favorite humans, but he is what he is.
Yeah.
So he told lawmakers on Tuesday that a weakening labor market is just as much a risk to the economy as high inflation. And why it matters, what we talked about, interest rates are not moving right now, Ray. Just so you know, they're going to remain steady. So really, they're keeping, the Fed's going to keep the interest rates at a 2-decade high for a year, right here.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm bringing that up, you know, we were expecting, you know, Bitcoin to, you know, I don't know, not just be going like this all day. We're expecting a little bit of this.
Yeah.
And it also has to do with people having less money. You remember that video you showed that one time, Ray?
Yeah.
The guy had the old Walmart shopping list. You remember that?
Yeah.
We need to show that eventually where, you know, in 2022, I think it was $129. And then when he hit reorder, it was 400 and change.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna be sick. I just looked through my Walmart history, and I found this Walmart order from 2 years ago for the whole month worth of groceries. 45 items cost $126. A whole month of groceries just for me, basically. But I did notice this reorder all button, and I wanted to see how much it would cost now. Now, this order of 45 items for 1 month would have cost $414. That is 4 times more.
Bruh.
How? What?
Yes.
Right. So I just wanted to bring this up because we've heard about this. If we weren't getting crushed by $300 a month in grocery staples, crypto would be going higher because people would be like, hey, I got $300. Let me invest in Ethereum. Let me invest in Bitcoin. Let me invest in ETH Tacos. Let me invest. So that we're just talking about groceries. So I'm letting you know, be calm. Just, you know, nothing's happening fast. Just with this inflation, it's going to ding us a little bit. So just be calmer.
It is a good point, man. That's a good point of why crypto could be, obviously a little slower, right? Yeah. People have no, huh?
Yeah. People just have less,
Yeah.
We all say, hey, buy the dip. Really? I already just bought groceries. I'm down an extra $300. I got no dip.
You got the dip, man.
So I got no more money to push into the dip, Ray. I'm just letting you
stretch. You got to stretch.
I'm
just joking. I'm just joking.
Out there. So with that, the point of the matter is, don't be negative about it. Just understand we're gonna have to stay on the choo-choo train a little bit longer.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Enjoy the ride because everybody is feeling it.
Yes, 100%.
Okay. So
yeah.
There you go, Ray.
I love it. Let me get back to here. There we go. We got this one. So FOMO, check it out. Did you know losing money on meme coins might be the best thing that ever happened to you? Did you know that?
You talking about tax benefits, or are you talking about just because I like to lose. Or you're trying to make me feel good.
No, it could be the best thing that ever happened. I'm going to talk about. I'm going to show you. Look, even John. Imagine John, a middle-aged mechanic who wakes up every day at 5 a.m., dreading another grueling day at the workshop. Each evening, he returns home exhausted. It sounds familiar.
Write this?
With just enough energy to eat and sleep before repeating.
Did you write this about me? Is this a real article? Or did you just write this?
No, I found this. This is correct. This is right.
Imagine John, a grouchy old guy with gray hair. He wakes up at 5 to feed the dogs and the cats. He's a grueling day at the restaurant. I'm just going to rewrite that later, Ray.
There you go. You can. Make it yours. Make it your own, FOMO. Just like,
Change the names.
So look at here. Sarah, a single mother of 3, works 2 jobs to make ends meet, constantly worrying about bills and her child's future. Meanwhile, Emma, a college student, juggles classes and a part-time job, barely scraping by, dreaming of a better life. Then one day, they hear a story from a friend.
Story?
A meme coin. Something they've never considered before, right? Skyrocketing 10,000%, turning a $1,000 investment into $100,000, FOMO. This life-changing moment could set in their minds. It's just racing. They're just dreaming of nice cars, paying off their whole school, taking a vacation, FOMO. So they wanted to break free from their monotonous routine and find it. And that's what gets people in, FOMO. You know that, right?
Yeah. Did you know you just reached on something? Do you know how to spell vacation?
Yeah, I do.
My household, I'll tell you how. N-O. That's you, ladies and gentlemen. N-O. That's no vacation for you, FOMO. Correct. Get back to work, Ray.
Get back to work, right? But here's the big idea, right? Losing money on meme coins can be an eye-opener for many new investors, right?
Go ahead.
Meme coins, characterized by their viral appeal and community-driven hype, often lure beginners, right? Due to their low cost and high potential for gains. That's what it does. The volatility and lack of fundamental value.
Volatility.
Very volatile. Many of these coins mean that their losses are common. It's going to happen, FOMO. One out of 100,000 might, you might hit it, right? These experiences force investors to confront the reality of market risk and the importance of due diligence. Yes, they often lead to deeper understanding of investment principles, market research, and risk management strategies. This painful yet valuable lesson can pave the way for more informed and strategic investing, right, in the future, potentially leading to a better financial outcome and a more robust portfolio. Yes?
You do hit a point, and then I will actually concur. Sometimes you getting into a meme coin, you would have never got into crypto, but then it brings you in, right? It brings you in. Say you do lose some money because it's 1 out of 100,000, but now you're in, and then you educate yourself and things like that. What's your thoughts on that, Ray?
You do. You have to. Because look, what people come in because of this craziness right here. The addictive nature of gambling, right? People play those scratch-offs all the time. People do all kinds of things, right? And this, you can do very well if you educate yourself. You find a good group to be hanging with, right? And you find those golden nuggets, right, as you're researching. Like I said, Taco Tuesday.
Oh.
Taco Tuesday. I think it's still up, man. Have you seen it?
It's still up. I was just looking 2 seconds ago.
Let's see.
Ray, it's still up. Ray.
Is it still up? It's still up. Look at the chart. Look at it. It did well last night. After the show, FOMO. Taco Tuesday. Look at it. Look at it. Look at that.
I reminded you. I asked it for a God candle. I got like a semi-God candle, and
come on. That's pretty close. That's pretty good. Man.
That's a God candle.
Take a look. Take a look. I'm gonna do the ruler. I'm gonna hit the ruler. I'm gonna start. It's where it was last night, and we're getting up here. 72% gain. Not too bad.
Oh!
Not too bad at all.
And the Price is Right. You would win both showcases right there, Ray.
That's correct.
Both showcases. You leave me with both.
But look, again, I love the pattern because I can tell you, every one of these days, every one of these green.
I went back earlier.
It's in the name. It's in the name, FOMO.
In the name, brother.
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. is the alpha. Can I say Tuesday is the alpha? Tuesday is your favorite day of the week, ladies and gentlemen.
Tuesday it is, right?
Taco Tuesday.
But you have to know, everybody, meme coins are extremely volatile and speculative, right? Almost all of them are just ridiculous, right? There's nothing behind them. It's more about fun and games. And like I said, some when they're like a Dogecoin or Taco Tuesday, right? They're really building things. There's really something about it. There's something substantial. But the losses, they do push investors to educate themselves. That's a good thing, right? Or they go running, scared, crying home to mama.
Right, but remember I talked to you the other day, I talked to you about where the name Phoenix came from for Phoenix, Arizona?
Yes.
It came from the burning, right? It came from the ashes. That's where great things come from. If you win all the time, you'll learn nothing.
You learn nothing.
When you lose, you got to learn. You got to get back in the trenches and educate yourself.
Right. But here's the big thing too: is meme coins often serve as an introduction to the broader market. Right. This does bring people in because of the excitement and the fun. Right. A lot of times it is very simple, like how we do. Like how easy it is to buy a taco. It's amazing. Right. Very simple, but it's fun. All of the memes. The Telegram, all the things going on X, people are having a good time. We're all talking to each other and having a blast, right? But that's one of the big things, right, with meme coins. They can be educational, and they have taught people a valuable lesson. Valuable lesson. Yeah?
I like it. I like
it
a lot.
Am I bringing yours up here?
Yeah, I'll take it right now.
There you go.
So we were talking about, crypto. And you're going to be bringing up some stuff. I want to let you know, history has been made. Why promises by Trump GOP platform to defend crypto is a big deal. Remember, you're talking about adoption, correct?
Yes.
You talk about adoption all the time. Well, you're going to need a office of the presidency. You're going to need some politicians to get behind it. So in a move that could significantly impact the future of digital assets, the Republican Party has included language in its 2024 platform promising to defend cryptocurrency. Now, like I said, I'm not going to spend a long time on it.
Hold on, real quick pause, FOMO. Real quick
Go
pause.
ahead.
Take a look. Take a look. All hail Taco Queen. All hail.
Oh,
I don't know where that thing is, but yeah, all hail.
Taco Queen.
Thank you, Taco Queen. Appreciate you.
House. All hail the Taco Queen.
Yeah.
Taco Queen, you're doing a great job, I tell you that.
Yeah, it's an amazing job. Thank you, Taco Queen.
So very impressed.
Very amazing.
So
well, yes, sorry, I have to interrupt.
Taco Queen. And when you do something like this, where does the rest of the article go?
Keep going.
It just disappeared.
Well, you got just because you got to buy. You have to buy access to read it.
I'm not buying access to Market Watch. I'm like, where'd the article go? And all of a sudden I look. Well, you got to sign up for the Wall Street. There's always a hook.
Yeah, well, not always, but yeah, some of these silly places.
I'll let you know. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. GOP, I'm canceling you right then.
Well, it does. I mean, it is. It's on their platform now from Republicans, right?
They're talking about it.
Yes, right.
And 4 years ago, they weren't talking about crypto.
Not at all. Not at all. And now it's all forced, right? Now the other side as well, they're having to jump on board, man.
Right.
Because he's gaining votes, right? Like I said, neither here nor there, whoever you're voting for, just telling you what's happening. He's gaining votes because I'm telling you, crypto people are very engaged, FOMO. We're very engaged, and we will be voting, right?
Hashtag Gary Gensler gets fired in 4 months. I just said that to see if you spit out your tea. Gary Gensler, no longer SEC chairman. Congratulations, Gary.
It's over for him, right?
It is over for him.
Circle, Circle minted $250 million USDC on Solana. Did you know
I
that?
do not know who Circle is. Can you please tell me?
Sure. It's the stable token, right? USDC. Yeah. So that's the kind of people who are obviously runs USDC, right? So Circle's decision to mint $250 million worth of USDC on Solana blockchain is a strategic move that underscores the growing importance of Solana in the cryptocurrency ecosystem, man. Solana is it's starting to be obviously a big player, man. Right? I know I make jokes and crack jokes about it, but listen.
Free. They're in
Huh?
the big three, right? They're the big three.
They are. I mean, it's
You gotta
a big.
show respect. You gotta show respect.
You do got to show a little respect. That's right. But Solana is known for a high throughput, right, and low transaction costs, making it an attractive platform for scalable and efficient decentralized finance. And we love DeFi, right? But by expanding USDC on Solana, Circle aims to leverage these advantages to enhance liquidity and transactional efficiency for USDC users. This move also reflects the broader trend of blockchain interoperability and the diversification of stablecoin issuance across multiple blockchain platforms. And that should help with mitigating risk and increase accessibility for users, right? Stablecoins, everybody goes in and out of those. Kind of what most people use these for, right?
Right.
So they don't have to leave the entire crypto market, right?
Yeah,
So
it's called a park and sit.
yeah, there you go. But like I said, other people, you saw too. We were just talking about staking in the TON blockchain, right?
Yeah.
You saw that one that was giving you over 100%. You have that one not coin and a USDT stable token, right? They use a lot of that, especially in those staking pools, those liquidity pools, because again, those are stable and
it gives you some solid backing. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna pair with something that's going to the moon, or pair with the stable.
Yes.
I had a horrible idea.
Yes, absolutely. But Sol, I got a little bit. It's doing its thing. We'll see, right? I like Sol. Just want it to be more, the transactions to go through all the time. Thank you, Connie. Appreciate that. Thank you. You're the best, Connie. So let's see. You got more or no? I'm going more.
I do have more, but I didn't share it yet. I'm waiting for you
to
hit
yeah.
ETFs. When you hit your ETFs,
okay.
I have something to say about ETFs.
All good. No worries. Yeah. The chairman, CFTC, and listen, FOMO, I looked it up because I knew you'd ask, right? You'd ask who's the CFTC, didn't you? No?
Say that one more time. Somebody was yakking at me.
CFTC. I did this just on purpose because I knew you would ask. Well, what's a CFTC? You know what it is or no?
No, I'm going to go with I know nothing. I got nothing.
Commodity Futures Trading Commission. Right?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have picked it.
But hey, the reason I'm bringing this up is they're saying 70 to 80% of cryptos are non-securities, FOMO. Yes, crazy. But yes, this is a big deal, man. And everybody's been worried about what Gensler's doing with calling it, securities, ETH, all this stuff. There you go, right? But they're saying it's not. And it's going to be under this new regulatory body, the CFTC, right?
And I do ask a question. It's just a question.
Sure.
Have you seen Gary Gensler in the past 30 days?
I have not.
Exactly. I heard from Larry Fink. He called me. Larry Fink got on the phone. The BlackRock chick. He said, Larry, Gensler, take a vacation. We'll talk to you later.
He did. It's right. He said, go sit down. Go sit down.
Go sit down. Go sit down.
Go have a seat, right? But the CFTC's chairman stated, like I said, 70-80% cryptocurrencies are not considered commodities, rather than
they're not committed securities. They're considered commodities. Correct?
Commodities, correct? Yes, and it is a significant regulatory implication, right? Absolutely. This classification impacts how these assets are regulated and which agency has jurisdiction over them, right?
100%.
Commodities under the CFTC are subject to different regulatory frameworks than securities, which are overseen by the SEC, and that's your guy, right, Gensler. So the CFTC view aligns with more lenient regulatory environment, and potentially fostering innovation and growth.
Yeah, I'll call it innovation and growth than lenient. I get out of the way, let us go, let us create, and then we'll talk later.
Yes. So seriously, all of this is a big chunk of, like I said, 70-80%. This distinction is crucial for the future of development of the crypto industry.
Oh, 100%.
And now it looks like people are going to be able to get after it, man. And again, regulation is starting to come into focus, and that's going to help tremendously with mass adoption. These are some of the things that are kind of holding everything up, everybody, right? innovation and growth is really needed here in the U.S. We're struggling over here, right? So these new things where we're leading the way in AI, and if we can do these things with blockchain, this is huge, right? And everybody that thinks that we're in, this kind of this rut, we can get out of it, man. We can get out of it, and it's time to move on, right? And do these things, yeah. CFTC. There you go, Steve. 100%. So yes, let me bring it up because I don't have an ETF.
Hey, I want to go CFTC again. Commodity. What's the commodity? What?
Futures Trading Commission.
Thank you very much. You gonna go with mine right there? Cryptocurrency right there, brother?
I got it. ETFs and ETPs.
You know what I'm saying? I asked Ray a light earlier. Let's see if my memory. ETF is electronic transferred funds. Am I right on that? Electronic or no?
Electronic traded funds. Yes.
Electronic traded funds.
Let's.
Electronic traded puppies.
No, puppies. Here's the exchange traded funds. My bad.
Products. Exchange products. Is this products?
Yeah. Product. Yep.
Thank you. Just want to let you know, listed globally accumulated 44.5 billion inflows in May. What do you think about that?
It's crazy, man. That's a lot.
Look at the trend here, ladies and gentlemen. Look where we're going. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, it's pretty impressive, the growth of this industry. So the reason I want to bring in ETFs, I was reading something you were working on, Ray. ETFs is important to get the normies in it.
Yes.
So when you can go to BlackRock, right here, hold on, right here, ladies and gentlemen, you can go to BlackRock and get the iShares Bitcoin Trust, Fidelity, ARK, which is Kathy Wood. You can actually go with them and you can actually invest in Bitcoin without actually taking ownership of Bitcoin. This is big for the normies.
Yes.
In 2 seconds, Ray, they can call up their broker and be switching money around.
Yeah. And not having to pay any kind of taxes or fees because they're getting it out. Yes.
Nothing. So, and then with the ETFs coming, remember we talked about this, we're going to see new funds opening up for the ETFs. So for Ethereum, which I'm really excited about. So that's all. Just wanted to let you know that for us to get full adoption, I will actually go out on a limb here, Ray. Maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think we get to adoption without the ETFs. What's your feeling on that?
I think they're going to be a huge part. Absolutely. I mean,
you see what I'm saying? Like when you really think about it.
Yeah.
I know we
they won't be friendlies in the future. They will not be friendlies. But
I know, you understand. We don't get to adoption. We're not getting to buy. Okay, let's say this. If those companies were not in existence right now, and that German police department was selling Bitcoin,
yeah,
we as people are not individuals are not buying up all that Bitcoin. What's your thought on that?
No, you're right. And what's funny, I did have a clip of that because they're buying up like ridiculous, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
So you can condemn them on one side, but if it wasn't for that, I think Bitcoin would be like at $10,000 right now.
Oh yeah,
because of the sales and the lack of normies to be purchasing it in self-custody. That's my opinion, right?
I agree. So,
that's my vision for that. And then
M2 Nomers, you're the best. You're the best, M2 Nomers. Appreciate you.
I wanted to give you that. Pretty incredible.
Yeah, I love it, man. Love it.
Thank you, Ray.
Thank you, man. And I'm gonna get into. I got one more thing about gaming, and this is like I told you, we all believe, and we've been talking about this, that Web3 and mass adoption with crypto and NFTs is going to be led with gamers. Do you agree with that? You think that?
Well, the thing is, gaming is great. Gaming is the most amazing thing ever created in the world. It takes me away from my reality. When I put on those headset that the guy, can you show the picture of this guy right here?
Which guy? This guy?
The guy underneath your thing right there. And like, see the guys with the headset? When you see a guy with a headset, see the smile he's got, right? I'm just letting you know, everybody. And I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. You will never see a guy with a controller in his hand, wearing a headset, with a frown on his face, unless he just got whacked in Call of Duty and he lost his stuff. I'm just letting you know. Or he died when somebody told him, "Hey, stay on the street, don't go over there." Then he's got a sourpuss on. I'm just letting you know, gaming, amazing.
Hey, that's genuine joy on his face.
Look at it. Seriously.
Right. But the one thing you know about gamers, guess what? They're very competitive, FOMO. Right?
Oh, That's an understatement.
Gaming is a social endeavor, so winning means cooperating with your friends in quests or beating the player on the other screen and telling the world about your achievement.
100%. Unlocking another goal, Ray.
Unlocking the goals. That's right. Because I'm going to go back to this social layer, right? Eliminating game obstacles, right? But this right here, bragging rights, is gaming's crude oil.
You know, what do you call that? Like a score? Like, what do you call that?
Leaderboard.
Leaderboard.
Yeah.
They don't call it a loser board.
No, they don't.
They don't call it, I want to be second.
Yes, no.
You know what I'm saying? They call
But in the world of Web3 gaming, the concept of bragging rights is a critical factor in retaining players. Unlike traditional games, Web3 games often integrate blockchain technology to provide players with unique, verifiable assets and achievements. These can range from rare in-game items to exclusive NFTs that signify status and skill, FOMO, right? The ability to showcase these accomplishments within the gaming community fosters a sense of pride and recognition, driving the player engagement and loyalty. This social validation and desire to collect and display unique digital assets are powerful motivators that keep players invested in the game, right? It really is, man. So like you said, seeing yourself on the leaderboard and the trophies and all your stuff, that is crucial. But guess what? In Web2 gaming, FOMO, those can be spoofed, right? Can you not go to some black market and buy some leveling up? Can you do that?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
A little cheating going on. A little cheating, Ray.
That's not cool, right? That's where this huge thing with Web3 and blockchain, man, all of this is going to be on the up and up. You better have the skills of whatever game you're playing, and it's going to show, and it's not going to be able to be fudged, right? It's going to be transparent. Everybody's going to see, like, again, though, there'll also be places where NFTs, and you want to get some kind of shields, and you can level up stuff like that. So there's going to be monetary ways you can do it. All I'm telling you is the cheating and, the people that are kind of just, fudging the system. That's not going to happen.
I can tell you this right now, Ray. Have you ever heard of Call of Duty?
I have heard of Call of Duty.
So for $99, you can get 1,300 XP to get some skins, to get some different weapons. And just so you know, if you looked on my credit card, there is a couple of $99 fees charged to the video game industry. I just want to let you know, Ray.
Right. But I mean, look at this. Pokemon making a company earn $6 billion in that year alone.
Wow.
$6 billion. That's with a B. Yes. Crazy, everybody. And the socializing and the way that people were able to play that. There was all kinds of cool stuff where everybody were in parks and chasing around these little pocket monsters. It's that's what all this stuff is about.
I played Pokemon with Hatsack, and we would actually go to parks and research parks and travel to parks and walk around to capture what we needed to capture. I'm just letting you know, Ray, Pokemon. Love it. Love it.
But the big thing with with Web3, NFTs are going to be huge in there. The engagement and loyalty to games is going to be through the roof, right? And being able to showcase your achievements and have a sense of pride of what you did and accomplished. And the other cool thing is that you're going to be able to move it from one game to another game, right? Very cool. I think again, once the Web3 or the Web2 little gamers really start to understand that it's not just hype and ridiculousness over here, I think it's going to be a big deal, right?
I like it.
But now, FOMO, cryptocurrency adoption. What do you think? You think are we close?
That's a really good question. I think we're closer than ever. I just don't know how close to the door we are.
Yes.
Well, we are close.
Well, we have shown a remarkable resiliency.
Yes, we're definitely in the neighborhood. How's that sound?
Because we have bounced back from the challenges of 2022. Really, FTX, Terra Luna, all those ridiculous Celsius, all that stuff, man. Right? So we bounced back. This is a very resilient market, and it's still in its infancy. Maybe toddler, maybe now, maybe teenager.
Toddler?
Yeah, maybe. You think?
I like it.
This recovery aligns with the cyclical nature of the crypto market. We are still pretty much right on of what the cycle does. And that's the Bitcoin halving that just went. Every cycle looks like this. So this fourth halving just happened in April. That event is generating anticipation and could be obviously the catalyst for further growth, right? So we'll see. And there you go, right? That's our real world right there, George. Soon. It is soon. That's right, soon. That's our
As AdSec used to say, are we there yet?
Yeah, that's right. Are we there yet? So this is record cryptocurrency ownership. We're at record levels, yeah? I mean, it's growing every 6 months, like ridiculous, The surge in cryptocurrency ownership among American adults is the clear indicator of growing mainstream acceptance. The fact that 93 million adults now own crypto within, and I'd say, wouldn't you agree with me here or disagree, FOMO? You think at least 10 million teenagers, you think they have crypto?
10 million out of the 93 million?
No, 10 just in the US, 10 million teenagers out of the people. There's 9.
I would say the teenagers are more apt to do it because they're learning about the decentralization. So yeah, I would agree with that.
Well, I'm just saying because look, it's not part of this poll, right? This research that was done here, it's not a part of that. And I'm just adding, I bet you, to get out, we're probably at 100 million adults here in the US, right? And after this presentation, I got stuff that's going to talk about the Asian market, right? That's way bigger. It's way bigger than.
Yeah, Asian market's way bigger.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, if you ask me, anybody over 70 own crypto, 80 that came in later,
right?
I'd say a little bit less, but the youth of America, absolutely.
Yes, 100%. So, 63% hope to obtain more cryptocurrency, over the next year. So,
I like it.
That's what I'm talking about. And another amazing cool thing that's happening is women in crypto, FOMO, women, right? Because usually, tech doesn't excite them, right? Technology and all that kind of stuff. But the dramatic increase in women's participation in the crypto space is a positive sign for diversity and inclusion in the industry. This trend could lead to more balanced perspectives in the crypto development and adoption and the rise of women-led projects, FOMO. And let me tell you something, Taco Tuesday, led by the Taco Queens, yes? That is a woman-led project, and it's going to be 100 mil market cap, right? And these women are going to go taking us to the moon. So appreciate that, right? Love it. What's Steve's got here? What are commodities going to be? What is gold, soybeans, wheat, Dow Jones index, current? I love it, man. Exactly. Meta BTC. It's crazy, who knows? That's a good question, though, Steve. That's right on. But yes, women in crypto, man, I think that's awesome. And like I said, you're starting to see a lot of projects that are led by women, right? And that's exciting, right? Because again, kind of men follow around women a little bit,
Yeah, true.
They do that, FOMO, It's all good. But here's this: the Bitcoin ETF. It was in the presentation. It wasn't in the regular news. But the approval of Bitcoin ETF is a game changer for this industry.
Game changer.
You said it at the beginning, FOMO. It is, right?
It's a game changer.
Go ahead.
It's a game changer.
Yeah.
It gets the conversation going, Ray.
Yes.
Nobody in that age group is doing a MetaMask wallet, right? Am I correct?
No.
They're just, it is
they
what
could.
it is.
We've got quite a few in there, but yes.
But it's a pain.
But it's going to provide more traditional and regulated avenue for investments, potentially attracting a significant number of new investors who have been a little hesitant, because it is scary when we're moving from Coinbase to MetaMask, right? It is. So there you go. 21% of non-owners said the anticipated Bitcoin ETF makes them more likely to invest. Right. So there you go. Down here, next one. Cryptocurrency, awareness growth. The dramatic increase in cryptocurrency awareness over the past few years indicates that digital assets are becoming a part of the mainstream financial conversation. They are. You see it now. Tell me you don't. On MSNBC, you see the tickers going on CNN. You see Bitcoin now.
Yeah,
right?
100%.
Just a few years ago, you didn't see that, right? This is becoming mainstream. And listen, when they experience one of those face-melting bull runs, it's going to change the game. That's what's missing too, FOMO, right? when they see one of those face melting, ridiculous things going up 280% Bitcoin,
Yeah.
that's when it's gonna, they're gonna be wow.
They're not gonna buy it at 58, 60, 65. When it goes to 300 grand, oh, I gotta get me some now.
That's right. That's what they do, though. That's normal, right? And here you go. It's boomers, man. Boomers. Age and crypto ownership. The generational divide in crypto ownership highlights the need for targeted education and outreach to older. And there you go. Geezers in crypto. Appreciate that, right? They're doing stuff for that, that type of generation. It's great.
These are the best.
While younger generations are driving adoption, the potential for growth among older age groups remains significant. And guess what? They hold all the money, FOMO. They hold all the money, The market outlook, the optimistic outlook for 2024 reflects growing confidence in the crypto market's maturity and potential, with both current owners and non-owners expressing positive sentiment with increased investments and potentially higher market valuations. But it is important to remember that crypto markets, they are very volatile. And we keep saying that because they are, right? People that just got in, let's just say March, FOMO. They got in at $70,000, everybody. And now they're feeling it. Not so nice for them. So have some heart, right? Here we go. Some popular ones. And we know, I'm gonna kind of buzz through this, but again, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, Shiba Inu, there's some stable coins sprinkled in there, but these are some of the most popular. And look at the ownership. 76% people they own Bitcoin. 54% got some Ethereum. 26%. I'm surprised. Well, that's a lot, I thought, for Doge. And then 12% is Shiba Inu. And then here's the rest of them, right? I can't believe this is still 2024, and there's still people that got Terra Luna, right?
Wow.
Yeah. But there's Avalanche, Tether, Ripple, Binance, Solana, Stellar, USDC, Cardano, Shiba Inu. Cardano up there still, top 5. That's something there, right? So, there you go. The reasons for crypto adoption. The diverse reasons for crypto adoption reflect the multifaceted nature of the cryptocurrency ecosystem. While investment diversification remains the primary driver, the significant interest in the technology itself and I believe in its future. That's for me, seriously. I did, of course, I'm hoping and excited for the growth and the bull markets and all this. But this thing right here, this really is mine. The future belief and tech interest, right? It's just what can be possible, right? I really believe, for me, and operating in this crazy system that we live here in the U.S. And listen, we're blessed, and it is much better than a lot of other places. But man, when you start to really see how things are run, and just like how we are making fun of FOMO coming home dead tired, right? We work our fingers to the bone, right? And I don't think it's supposed to be like that, right? I think we're supposed to be creative. I think we're supposed to make amazing things. And, with technology, we can really put our creativity and really take part of this new ownership economy. So it is exciting. And, that's why I'm really, like I said, got into this, is the future belief of what this could be transformational, man,
Absolutely.
Happy Wednesday. When life is a journey, and today is a chance to take a step in the direction of your dreams. 100%.
Drop in the philosophy.
That's right, Lou.
Cookie right there.
Yeah, love it. We drop down here. Got another one.
Hey, did you know we all live under the same sky, but we don't see the same light?
That's correct. Yes.
Let everybody know, man. We all live. Yeah.
Just like right now, it's almost dark for me, FOMO, and
it's still light as can be here.
Light as can be.
Light, baby.
So here's just some things about crypto adoption. Why, right? Reasons. As an asset in their portfolio, again, making money right there. They're interested in the technology. It is the future. Someone I know told them about it. Look, that's something right there. Yeah. Takes to make purchases online, right? That's another one. I really never even thought about that, right? To avoid government. That's pretty good down there. Yeah. To make purchases, more easy, right? And across chains and things like that, sending stuff, having moving money to other countries, and then just for gifts and free. Those are the main reasons people are thinking about it.
Well,
And,
if anybody's ever wired money, wired money,
yeah,
you're pro crypto just from that experience.
yes,
Wiring money is a nightmare.
yes, absolutely.
Got to go into the bank, got to answer 5 questions. It's takes a long time for it to get there. It's ridiculous.
So 45% of crypto holders had positive returns. Yeah, 30% hitting losses.
I
Wow,
must be 55%.
So, that's something. And then early adopters more likely to see returns. Of course, if you and I got in, like around 2019, 18, where I was really buying crypto. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, right? It's a big difference, right? Even where Ethereum and Bitcoin are down now, that's joke. We laugh, it's nothing.
Yeah, that's not.
Yes. So here's some top cryptocurrency concerns. Investing discomfort. Around
A little bit of pain. A little bit
It
of
is pain. Around 2/3 of individuals who use money managers feel discomfort about investing fund. Of course, any of the financial advisors, they don't want to hear it at all. Favoring crypto exchanges. So a lot of people, they'll buy on Coinbase, but they're very scared to go to the DEXs and have self-custody, right? Very scared, right? But I get it. But I mean, I wouldn't do any other different way now. I'm all about that. Self-custody all the way, everybody. Interests reflect Bitcoin prices. Advisors predict cryptocurrency interest to grow if Bitcoin prices continue. Just like you said, FOMO, if this thing starts, rocketing, that's where they all come in. They just want to be where all the fun and excitement is. Unwillingness, 44% of those don't own crypto say they would never buy it. And that's people like the Schiff, right? Peter Schiff. Yeah.
Right.
Unstable values, very volatile, everybody, right there, very volatile. No government protection in place. Whatever. Just get regulations in. That's all. I don't want your protection, government. And again, volatility, Bitcoin on 6 different occasions has actually fallen by over 50%.
Wow.
50% in a very short amount of time. That's your stomach gets a little sick. And then here, accessibility issues. That's huge, right? People lose their wallets. They do it all the time. That's why you see so much Bitcoin that is out there and lost. But the future outlook looks bright. It's a positive sentiment, I think, going forward. And it's exciting times. I know, again, these are some pains and rough spots we go in. Really, right now, I would even say this past bear market was very weak, everybody. Seriously, if the previous years, you really had a feeling that it could go to zero. And I don't know how you felt, John, or anybody in the audience. This past bull market or this past bear, I did not feel that it was going to zero.
No,
right?
Feel that.
Well, I'm saying the previous ones, bro,
Right.
you felt,
Right.
wow, I might have lost everything, right? That's a different feeling, right? And now you're getting into these cycles of like, wow, I lost a lot, right? But we know it's coming back, So it's different, it hits different, and it's also helpful when you got, like I said, a community to be bouncing things off of. Yeah. So let me jump over here. Global stuff. I just wanted to touch. This is not part of the presentation, but how many people own crypto in 2024? This is globally, right? It used to be last year 420 million. Now we're at 562 million people globally own crypto.
Percentage increase.
Yeah, good increase, right? Especially during when everybody's flooding, So there you go. 6.8% of the population have crypto. Still very, very early, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, 100%.
Kind of crazy. So look at this. This is crypto ownership by region. Let me make sure. Look at that. Look at this, man. That's kind of crazy where you see. Look it over in the Asian markets,
Yeah.
Very, very used. Here's Malaysia, 14%, man. Here's Turkey, almost 20%. UAB, 25%. United Arab Emirates. Very, very wild, man. and the U.S. is lagging right there, lagging. So it is. Here's the top 30 countries with the highest cryptocurrency owner in 2024. There it is. Number 1, UAE, Singapore, Turkey, Argentina, Thailand, Brazil, Vietnam. There's the U.S. And then you got Saudi Arabia, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Indonesia, South Korea, and on and on and on, right? So up here, there you go, man. Singapore, Turkey, Argentina might be places to kind of look, but I don't know about Argentina. They're always messing around with their governments, yeah?
Right.
So, that's kind of what's going on, man. The market, who cares? Adoption is continuing. We started off the show talking about Goldman Sachs and rolling out new tokenization projects. These companies like this, they do not get into stinkers.
No. They don't waste their time.
Huh?
If they're in it, they're not wasting their time, Ray. This is not a trial.
No.
This is not a test run. This is full go.
It is. And then since we're out, it's 9:00. I'll bring this up. I'll keep it on the show for tomorrow. But crypto tax calculators to consider in 2024. We do have to start paying attention to this stuff, everybody. Whether you whether you like taxes or not, they are real. They are real, and you have to. These things, all you got to do is load up your wallets, and they automatically calculate everything for you, right? Again, I'm not your tax advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you. We'll go over it tomorrow. I'll keep this one up, but yeah, good stuff, man. So I appreciate it. Happy Hump Day, Wednesdays. Let me get down here, get this off, and let me drop this down. And yeah, everybody, we'll see you. If you're not, get in the Telegram. Like I said, it's either in Apex. If you're not following Apex, you need to follow Apex. He's got one of the Telegram channels in his description, and so does Austin M2, right? So you need to get into those Telegrams because, again, John mentioned it during the show. Mob is the alpha, and it's you're going to be shocked and awed, right, when some of this kind of stuff rolls out because it's massive. And
they say they're building, and then you round the corner like, oh, they've been building.
Oh, they're building. That's right.
2x4s and some 2x6s. I'm just letting you know, it's a shock.
It is. It's good stuff. But I'll end it with the Connectricity song, right? Because
do it, Ray.
We love the resources. Love the monsters. That's why I said there's so much here, man. You're blessed to be here. It's good stuff. But awesome, man. John, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for spending your time with me. And everybody, thank you. We'll see you. Have a happy hump day.
Everybody tomorrow.
Thirsty Thursdays, right? Go tell somebody about some tacos because the taco queen, she's about to do some queening. She's queening. She's cleaning out. She's cleaning out.
Project.
That's right.
Go.
Have a good one, everybody. See you tomorrow. Later.
Step into the future where the stars align, building power grids cosmic by design. Harness the energy, rise above the rest. In Connectricity, it's all about the quest. From cities bright to realms afar, we gather strength, we raise the bar. Strategic minds, alliances tight, together we ignite the night. From the shadows we emerge in cosmic light, every decision shaping the night. Smart key in hand, we unlock the way to a connected world. Monsters are your play.